What's up, Hedgehogs and the Lady Hedgehogs? My name is your pair of socks, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Sonic Generations for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PC, and Nintendo 3DS. This is going to be a bonus episode for City Escape, and before we get started, I'd like to recommend the one challenge that you should do in order to get the City Escape key, and that is Act 1, Challenge 2. This is the Thunder Shield Challenge. Now, I think of this as the most useful shield in the whole entire game because of two things. One, it gives you immunity towards electrical hazards, which I'll admit is probably the most uncommon hazard to find in the game. But the real reason why is number two, and that is it gives you a double jump. And getting an ability to double jump in a platformer is pretty darn useful. Now that I've said everything I need to say, let's move on to Act 1, Challenge 1, shall we? Alright, it's time for Lord of the Rings, I mean board. Show off your skateboard skills while racing to the goal before time runs out. Alright, this should be fun. I like the skateboard back in City Escape. Let's do it. Alright, let's get our skateboard and let's go! Oh yeah! I'm loving this place already. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Guess what lies ahead, only one way to find out. And I'll stop right there because I know how bad my singing is. Even though I was doing perfect while I was singing to it. Let's go up here. And, alright. Doing good, doing good. And then I had to jinx myself, okay. Alright. Going up. And get ready. Jerk. Alright, nice. Oh crap, buzzsaw. I will have my revenge on you someday, buzzsaws. Mission's been completed. It was a little sloppy at the end, but oh well. Moving on. Alright, it's time for the recommended challenge. It's time for Act 1, Challenge 2. Let's get started. It's time for the Thunder Shield Challenge. Use the Thunder Shield to reach the goal in time and obtain the Thunder Shield skill. Alright, let's get started. Starting off in the level, let's double jump. Double jump again. Resisting the electrical hazards. And showing off everything the Thunder Shield can do in the first 10 seconds of the level. Nice idea, level designers. Showing off everything it can do in the first 10 seconds, so generally a good idea, showing what the player can do. But as for the Thunder Shield itself, it can do everything that the original Thunder Shield could do in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Also, I forgot to mention that can attract rings, just like in the original. Whoa! That was close. Also, if we're talking about the attracting rings, I guess if you didn't play the originals, I guess you could say it's kind of like the magnet shield from the Sonic Adventure series. Here's a good demonstration of getting the stopwatch with the Thunder Shield. It is kind of cool how you can use it in these kind of ways. I also like how they use level design perfectly with how the Thunder Shield works. And let's get over this giant fire. Alright. Be careful. And go up here. Alright, and... I thought I could just do it with a single jump. And there we go. The mission's been cleared, and now we have the Thunder Shield skill. Let's move on. I got some new skills in stock, yeah, blah blah blah. I'm not too concerned about that, I'm more concerned about the next stage. Oh boy. It's time for Act 1, Challenge 3. Let's unfortunately get started. It's time for Rouge, the Bombardier. Watch out for the bomb Rouge drops and get to the goal in time. Alright, let's get started.
Think you can dodge my bombs and get to the finish line?
Okay, for those who watched the 5 modern Sonic stages of Speed Highway, you guys might have noticed at the very end of the video where I covered the very last mission that I said I hated one character in particular because of the character's missions. Well, yeah, meet that one character. I hate all of Rouge's levels. They're just so annoying. Like in this stage, where the level designer thought it would be cute if they placed bombs wherever the person would land. That's not exactly how it works, but I feel as though that's how it does. Although it does give me more pleasure to do this to Rouge whenever that happens. Haha, take that. You deserve it. Don't come back, because those bombs are really annoying. Talking about this stage in a less negative way, there are 2 references from older games that are in this stage, and why don't we talk about Rouge's bombs first? It's funny because I was watching Sonic 06 gameplay, I don't know why, but I was watching a character play as Rouge, and then I noticed that instead of throwing rings like Tails does, she throws these heart bombs, and I thought, wait, isn't that from that one mission? Apparently it is. And those seesaws that were carrying the spike balls, yeah, those were from Starlight Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog, the original. And now that I'm done talking about references from older games, let's leave this evil mission. And now it's time for the Doppelganger race of the video. It's time for Act 1, Challenge 4. Let's get started. Alright, let's get started. And before anybody asks, I didn't read the description because, well, isn't this like the 9th time we're doing a Doppelganger race? I think everyone understands how this is going to work. Although, there probably are some people who have never seen any Sonic Generations gameplay, so allow me to explain. If you know how Mario Kart time trials work, you know how this is going to work. If you don't know those, then I'll explain in further detail by just saying that you have to beat your Doppelganger to the goal ring. That's all you have to do. Or goal post. It's very simple. Going up, and down we go. Oh god. You know, I'm really wondering, how many gun trucks are there? Is this where our taxes are going? If it's not in the rockets of that one gun truck, it's the endless supply of normal gun trucks. Seriously, how many have the gun army created? I mean, seriously. Is that what they're gonna do? Like, take over the world by, like, use of trucks? You know, that's pretty original and creative. I'll give them that. You know, usually when you're thinking of taking over the world, it's usually zombies taking over the world or something else, but you'd never hear of trucks. Wait a second, yeah you do. The Decepticon. Wait, that's it. That's what they're doing. Michael Bay is a part of the whole entire project too, because he's making these Transformers movies that have the Autobots and the Decepticon fighting each other, and the Autobots are obviously the good guys, so he's going to make a lot of trucks that look like Optimus Prime, aka the gun trucks, without the really awesome paint, like red and blue paint. And he's going to make all the people think, oh, we have Optimus Prime here, and he's going to save the day. Well, turns out they're all Decepticon, and Michael Bay's behind it all. He's going to enslave the human race and put gasoline barrels everywhere, and hold on for one moment. Not today, gun truck. Okay, let me go back to my crazy conspiracy theory. So, he's going to put gasoline tanks everywhere while everyone's enslaved underground, because then he'll make the whole entire world blow up, because that's his dream, watching everything blow up. Yeah! That sounds legit. Or maybe the gun truck just has regenerating health. Anyway, let's move on. And now it is time for the final challenge. It's time for Act 1, Challenge 5. Let's get started, shall we? It's time for Rite of Spring. Springs everywhere. Use them to bounce your way to the golden time. Okay, let's get started. Alright, so let's get started. And let's spin dash. You know how in most modern Sonic games nowadays, everyone's saying, oh, boost to win, that's all you have to do. Well, in this one, it's spin dash to win. Well, for the most part. Go up here, spin dash, and then spin dash again. Look at that. We just skipped a lot of stuff we needed to do back there, but nope. All we had to do is spin dash. And I always screw up this part for some reason. Like, I cannot get up to the higher route even if I try. Jump over here, and nope. Don't spin dash yet. Now spin dash, and well, that didn't work. I always seem to screw up that one part. Now let's try. Like, the physics for that one part of the spring is like really tricky sometimes. Like, it wants to work and then it sometimes just doesn't. And look at that. We got a trophy called Halfway Point, which means we must be halfway through the game already. Wow. Anyway, now that we've played through the 5 classic Sonic missions of City Escape, we've restored a little bit more of City Escape. Very nice. Although now that we've done this, you know what time it is now. It's time to end things off here. Thank you for watching. I hope you have all enjoyed. I hope this has helped you out in getting 100% complete in Sonic Generations. And until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you guys later.